And once again, this is a fucking mind game, so why wouldn't I, right? Any little trick I can do to make me feel more capable. Now for you, if that's smelling salts or tightening your belt, I mean, look at baseball players, right, with their 1 minute OCD routine before they swing a bat and all the superstitious stuff that they do. Not shaving their beards, wearing the same underwear. I mean, this is a fucking sport. Why can't we do the same thing? Here we go. Alright, we're back for another episode. Home gym talk. Today we're doing chest and back. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of instruction. I will start today with some lat pull downs and some incline barbell. We're using the Vulture unit for our lat pull downs, which only goes up to 200 pounds, but I'm having a little trouble getting over 200 pounds still, so we're going to go ahead and use this. But I am going with a wide grip. It's under body weight, so I have no problem holding myself down. These are easy enough. Nice and light, 140 pounds. Now, I've seen a lot of different ways to do these. Me personally, I just prefer the one where I can feel my lats squeezing, pulling down. I've tried a couple different methods. I'm still open to suggestions, but this is one of those exercises that you can do the exercise, like you can work it out and still not be getting your lats. You know what I mean? So I think you really have to play with this one to see where it feels good for you, where it feels right. For chest today, we are going to be doing banded exercises, so do a little warm up with the bands and then throw some weight on. And with incline, I like to go with kind of a medium grip, not wide, not close, just outside of shoulder width. You can see where I am. And for this warm up, just looking for control. Make sure everything is locked in. Explosive on the top end. And the bands really help with that. And these bands are 30 to 60 pounds per band. Hard to say what I'm actually getting. Maybe 30 pounds on each side. Enough to feel it. So I'm going to go and throw some 25s on here. And I'm going to gradually go up on my chest. You might be asking yourself, why is he going so light? A, I have nothing to prove. But B, I'm training intentionally. You know, I got the bands on. I have a goal for these exercises, which is trying to focus on pulling my shoulder blades back, trying to focus on, you know, evening out my sides. I'm going light, but really I'm trying to get used to that explosive up, right? And I think that's where, you know, I struggle when I do the heavier weight. I can get a little bit off the bounce, and then it's, you know, I'm chugging away at the weight. And I feel like these bands, because they add that extra weight at the top, once I take these off, it's going to help me. You know, I'm going to be able to increase my lifts, and so I train intentionally. Every workout day doesn't need to be me lifting the most fucking weight I can. So, let's see what we get on here. Going for 10. Shoulder blades locked. I'm using a false grip here. See, nice and light. Explosive on the top. I throw a little weight on there and move back to back. Now we're going to go up slowly on these two. Again, intentional training. There's no ego here. There's no full rack I need to be pulling so everybody can see it. Instead, I want to be able to get a full range of motion. I want to be able to make the connection between my mind and the muscle I'm working. Instead of just pulling with my biceps, I want to be pulling with my back. So let's see if you can tell from the video if that's what's happening. Stretch, pull, squeeze. Well, I felt that exactly where I wanted to. The weight is irrelevant. And it moved the way I wanted it to. I'll take that as a W. Minimal rest today. Just kind of pushing through. So once again, training intentionally here. All I did was throw on some 10s. Same form, trying to get those shoulder blades locked as if I'm lifting 100 pounds. I mean, 1,000 pounds. Lift. Lock them in. Quick 10 piece. Those feel good. All right, we're coming back. I'm gonna go up to 160. Just going up a little bit at a time. Now, I've actually gotten to like these wrist straps. I really need them, but I feel like they help me pull with my back a little better than, you know, even just the hook grip there. So let's see what happens here. Again, I'd say this is more for my mind-muscle connection than it is for actually holding the weight. It's only 160 pounds, I mean. But nice and tight. All right. We'll stretch, pull, squeeze. Take it. Feels good. The reason I keep taking this off is because if I don't, when this time's out, it's going right to the floor. So we got another one of those Siberia pouches in today. It's just starting to kick in. Jesus. See if that ends up getting spit out. All right, here we go. Same routine every time, right? Like you're lifting up the world. Get your form down. Every set should look identical. Shoulder blades locked. decent. Back in again. Another 10 pounds. 170. And again with the straps. Because of how much better these feel, I think it tricks my brain into thinking that it works better. Who knows if it actually does, but any trick I can use, since it is a fucking mind game. Even those little half reps help. Don't underestimate those. All right, starting to break a sweat here. Back at it through another 10 pounds on here. Don't forget to hydrate. Same routine every time, right? There we go. Shoulder blades locked. Weight up. Going for more. Back again, going up to 180. 10 pounds at a time. I don't know why I do that. I think it's just because, traditionally speaking, you know, at the gym, I just get used to going up 10 pounds. There's no math to it for me. I know some people do a lot of math at the gym. I'm good with just gym bro math, 10s and 45s. But one of the cool things about this is you can go up 1 pound at a time. So if I did do gym math, this would be a great machine for me. But instead, 10 pounds at a time. Take them. Felt every single one of those. All right. Depending on how it goes with the bench here, that might be it for these. I'm gonna use some wrist wraps because they make me feel stronger. And once again, this is a fucking mind game, so why wouldn't I, right? Any little trick I can do to make me feel more capable. Now for you, if that's smelling salts or tightening your belt, I mean, look at baseball players, right, with their 1 minute OCD routine before they swing a bat, and all the superstitious stuff that they do. not shaving their beards, wearing the same underwear. I mean, this is a fucking sport. Why can't we do the same thing? Here we go. I think we have more. Thank you, wrist wraps. Going up again. All right, 190. Getting close. Excuse me, close to maxing out the machine. And then what? Can't hang any weights off of this, so just have to go for reps or body weight, right? But this machine does have its place. And if they ever get one that goes higher than that, I'm sure all the bodybuilders will want one. For right now, it's just for us lightweights. All right, here we go. 190. Many as I can get. All right. Oh, God. That's it. That's all of them. Getting close to that 200 mark. I mean, I weigh 275, so you would think I should be able to do 275 for at least 5, but I can't. So, there's that. I'll leave this here because we're going to do some more wide grip row variations, but for now, jump right into this last incline press. Put on my imaginary strength wraps. Now don't let that deter you. I'm just saying that for myself. They do provide stability. They are useful for lifts, but I just talk about them in the sense that psychologically, when I have them on, I feel bigger, stronger. I mean, look at that forearm and wrist difference. So here we go. I'll take it. With the bands, I'd say that's a little over 225-ish, probably 235 or something like that. I'm going to do some TRX rows. Nice lightweight. I want it to be kind of aiming right at my chest here. Stretching out the traps. And I'm pulling to my chest. These are going to be just like your row machine. in the gym, the one that you got 4 or 5 plates on. Ugh. 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 Whew. That was fantastic. All right, flat bench. Again, banded exercise. Just gonna do some 25s here. Get a little warm up going. Oh, love me some flat bench. Believe it or not, I find it a little more difficult to control with the lighter weight. So those might have looked a little sloppy. Again, minimal rest here. How much do we go up by? 10. Why? Why not? So again, pretty medium weight here. Stretch out the lats. Pull with the lats. Alright. Now we're going to start moving a little bit of weight here. Going to go up by a plate for each one of these on here and see how far we get. No wraps yet. Excuse me. They feel good so far. Let's see what we can get. All right, we're going up again. Now we're going up by 5. Why? Why am I going up by 5 now? He's getting fucking heavy. That's why. That's it. No rhyme or reason to it. Just feel what your body wants and do it. Oof. All right. Don't mistake these for rows. These are upper back, okay? And I'm sure you got better equipment than I do to do this. If you're in a gym, you can even use a T-bar if you want, but I prefer the cables for this. Minimal rest here. Trying to keep the heart rate up. All right. go up by 25 next time. 5 more pounds. Pretty sure this is going to be my last set of these. So let's make them count. Do a drop set. As many as I can with 150. Down to 120. All right. Wow. That's it for those. I don't need the wrist straps. Oh, need to feel strong for these. Now I got 275 on the bar. And then I got bands that are between 30 and 60 pounds. So, who in the comments would like to guess how much weight I'm about to put up? Because I don't know. And honestly, I like it because it tricks my brain a little bit. Because again, it's a fucking mind game. But 275 and then 30 to 60 pound band on each side. I mean, it's got to be pretty close to 315 at the top, right? Let's find out. Because 315 is heavy. Yeah, all right. Well, it's not 315 because I've never gotten that twice before. So, but I am willing to bet. We throw a little 10 on there. It's 295. I mean, there's got to be at least 20 pounds of resistance on there. So, go for one more just to see. All right, coming back in to try. This one is for the ego. See if I can do it. So I got 295 on the bar with the bands. I mean, it's got to be over 315. I don't know how much, but it's got to be. So, we're going for it. Oh. Now we're going for it. That went up kind of smooth, so maybe I'm getting stronger. Maybe that's what that means. Well, maybe my math is totally fucked and it's really only 295, but and then of course we got to do a little drop set with the plate just to work out the kinks. All right. There we go. 2 exercises down. So we're going to do some barbell rows here. We're going to do a just outside of hip width right here. And we're going to use our thighs as a guide to get right to the waistline. Nice low pull. Always like this, never like this. This is weird, this is normal. So, my opinion. Do what you want with that. Doing this banded with some light weight. This felt good. Throw a little more weight on there. Time to get some incline flies. I like to do these with a nice low weight. Grabbing the 30s to start with. Again, incline flies. All right. Get set. Find your stretch. And then I like to bring the heels of my hands together. Bottom of the weights. Like I'm trying to bring my elbows together. Get a nice squeeze at the top. Obviously the stretch is good. But it's the squeeze at the top you really, really want. That's the juice right there. Yeah. There we go. I told you before I was doing this with the pull downs. And listen, if it helps, do it, right? Today is not about grip strength, it's about back, for me. I get set up, again, hands just outside of hip width. Man, those feel good. Going up to 35. I'm only doing 2 sets of these here, so I'm going to mix in one more stretchy chest exercise. All right. Oh. Ooh. That is the good stuff right there. This is only 45 on each side. Lightweight for most big guys, but again, training with intention, so my intention with this exercise is to practice engaging my lats a little better. I got the band on there to help. Weight up. And lean in. Oh. All right, and these are good. Just all around for your chest. A nice stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. And there you have it. I got one more of these. Getting close. Almost the end of the workout. Starting to think about what I'm going to eat. My post-workout meal. 2 cups of yogurt, berries, granola, honey. Oh, such a good after-workout meal. That'll do it for back. A good back day today. One more of these. All right. Wrap up the workout for the day. Big stretches. All right. That's it, folks. Chest and back. I got everything I wanted to get done today. I tell you, I almost didn't want to do it. I had a headache sitting upstairs on my couch. Comfy with my dog scrolling TikTok. I don't know what it was, but that little voice inside of me said, if you don't work out, you're going to be mad at yourself. So go work out. You won't regret it. Bad workout's better than no workout. See you on the next one, guys.